Hello, everybody. Welcome to Football News Live. My name is JJ Abbink. Welcome to our show. Um, yeah, it's as you maybe can see a little bit. Well, strange light has been in the background. It's been snowing here in Denmark, and yeah, it's actually nice outside. It's crispy. It's fresh. It's great to be there. Anyway, welcome to our show. Um, yeah, FIFA has announced that they are going to do something about the lavishing spending uh, in the field of transfers. Um, we'll go actually a little bit over numbers, and then you can see how ridiculous it is. Actually, in 2017, um, around, and I have them in dollars here, right? So we have to kind of it out if you want them out, but you know what I mean. On transfers alone, there was in the whole wide world spent $6.4 billion, and of that, fees went to agents of $500 million, and academics, who trained these educators, the youngsters of these footballs to grown up. They went around, I forgot the number again, sorry about that, $60 million. And that's a big difference. The FIFA, yeah, can also see that's a problem. If we now take Neymar, he went for 223 million euro uh, from Barcelona till Paris Saint-Germain, and now that he is rumored to go to Real Madrid, how big will that amount will be? Paris Saint-Germain also will spend around 180 million on Mbappe, because he is at the moment on loan, but the agreement price is already set on 100 million euro. Um, the problem is what you're getting a unique club, and there's maybe five, six clubs who can go along. And I'm talking about here out of my head quickly is Manchester City, Paris Saint-Germain, Real Madrid, and Barcelona, who probably can spend this money. Um, it is it's getting taking a little bit the Mickey of it, and needs something to be done. We already had many times talked about this issue on the pitch that to come ruling, but how will you do it? The FIFA has now planned to get some ruling done as they do in the National Football League, the American NFL, where you trade players and only for salary. So there's no more transfer money spending. You have to get one good one to give a good one. If that system will work, I really, yeah. The problem what you're causing is, of course, some financial rift because the smaller clubs are earning actually of the transfer monies. But again, then yeah, what is it causing? Is it actually an advantage? Uh, the smaller clubs will, of course, lose a lot of money due to this. They earn good money on sometimes on transfer. Um, and if you get a big player back, yeah, that is nice. But can you also pay him his salary? There's so many things to be discussed. And is there actually a good way to find this to stop this ruling, these high transfer amounts? Because there's also not many clubs who can come along nowadays. I have no clue what to do about this matter. I'm sitting also scratching my head out. People ask me and coming up to me and say, "Yeah, JJ, what do we do with this money? Have you a solution?" And I have to say, "Yeah, I wish I knew." And that's blatantly honest. And as a sort of football expert, I sometimes am busy with creating ideas, so I can talk about that here on PW on Football News Live, and maybe send it to FIFA. But I lost my head, and I think FIFA is also. I think their intentions really want to help, but is there a ruling? And if the NFL ruling, yeah, that could be interesting, but is it also good enough that the smaller clubs still are financial to cope, to come along with it, and that's a big problem. Um, the transfer market is gone wrong, and where I see still an option for, and what maybe will help, is getting back to the old system, and that is 3-4-5. You're allowed to have 5 foreign players, yet you're only allowed to put them free up in your national, over in your team. Then the transfer monies won't be so high, the wages will not be extreme, because when that ruling was about, there was not so high transfer amounts. It was unique if it was a transfer. I talked about it, was major headline news, and that's what now, if I, for example, if we're talking about those other teams, all those teams, if you see Barcelona, Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, Manchester City, there's not many. If you take, for example, City, I just take example, how many English people are playing in the first 11? That's a whole problem. You're losing, in a way, your identity. And with that said, that can cause a lot of problems also in the future. Well, anyway, that's about it. FIFA has not given any clue whatsoever, what we know of, what we've been informed by FIFA about future rulings. We are, of course, after them, and we really hope they come with a solution. I'm really hopeful, and maybe it's the best way, because the Bosman ruling, yes, it was nice, and I can understand that it was happening, and but it gave also a lot of problems. And you see now what's going on, the amount fly through the roof. And I think it's only getting worse, because if FIFA doesn't do anything about it, we have suddenly transfers up to half billion, or even 1 billion. And I would not be surprised if that ever happened. Anyway, thank you so much for watching for Football News Live. I also have an announcement for the wrestling fans. If you know, tonight will be Roman Wrestling. If you have a question wrestling related, send it to @GJ Sports Studio on Twitter. Tomorrow, the pitch will return twice a week on Mondays and Fridays, and a whole hour long. We're going to talk about football, the coming matches. We're going to do odds. We're going to do everything. And if you have any football-related questions, you can already send them to @gjsportstudio.com. No, just without com. Just @GJ Sorry, on Twitter. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you later with Rumbling Wrestling, and tomorrow with the pitch. Take care. Ciao.